Good morning, students. Today we will start chapter 9 Rational Numbers. Introduction. You begin your study of numbers by counting objects around you. The numbers used for this purpose were called counting numbers or natural numbers. They are 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. By including 0 to natural numbers, we got the whole numbers, that is 0, 1, 2, 3, and so on. The negatives of natural numbers were then put together with whole numbers to make up integers. Integers are -3, -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, 3, and so on both sides. We thus extended the number system from natural numbers to whole numbers and from whole numbers to integers. We were also introduced two fractions. These are numbers of the form numerator upon denominator, where numerator is either 0 or a positive integer, and the denominator of positive integer. You compare two fractions, found their equivalent forms, and studied all the four basic operations of addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division on them. Now, need for rational numbers. You can represent a distance of 750 meter above sea level as 3 upon 4 kilometer. Can we represent 750 meter below sea level in kilometer? Can we denote the distance of 3 upon 4 kilometer below sea level by -3 upon 4? We can see minus 3 upon 4 is neither an integer nor a fractional number. We need to extend our number system to include such numbers. What are rational numbers? The word rational arises from the term ratio. You know that ratio like 3:2 can also be written as 3 upon 2. Here 3 and 2 are natural numbers. Similarly, the ratio of two integers p and q, where q is not equivalent to 0, that is p ratio q, can be written in the form p upon q. This is the form in which rational numbers are expressed. So we can say that a rational number is defined as a number that can be expressed in the form p upon q, where p and q are integers and q is not equivalent to 0. Thus, 4 upon 5 is a rational number. Here p equal to 4 and q equal to 5. Is -3 upon 4 also a rational number? Yes, because p is -3 and q is 4 are integers. Now numerator and denominator. In p upon q, the integer p is the numerator and the integer q, which is not equivalent to 0, is the denominator. Thus, in -3 upon 7, the numerator is -3 and the denominator is 7. Are the integers also rational numbers? Any integer can be thought of a rational number. For example, the integer -5 is a rational number because you can write it as -5 upon 1. The integer 0 can also be written as 0 equal to 0.2 or 0.7 etc. Hence, it is also a rational number. Thus, rational numbers include integers and fractions. Now, equivalent rational numbers. A rational number can be written with different numerators and denominators. For example, consider the rational number -2 upon 3. So -2 upon 3, it is equivalent to -2 upon 3 into 2 into 2, that is multiply this rational number by 2 in the numerator and denominator. You will get -2 into 2, it is -4 upon 3 into 2, it is 6, -4 upon 6. We see that -2 upon 3 is same as -4 upon 6. Also, -2 upon 3 equal to -2 upon 3 into -5. Again in the denominator 3 into -5. That is multiply -2 upon 3 by -5 in the numerator and denominator. What will you get? -2 into -5, it is 10 upon 3 into -5, it is -15. So -2 upon 3 is also the same as 10 upon -15. Thus -2 upon 3 equal to -4 upon 6 equal to -10 upon 15. Such rational numbers that are equal to each other are said to be equivalent to each other. So we can say that by multiplying the numerator and denominator of a rational number by the same non-zero integer, we obtain another rational number equivalent to the given rational number. This is exactly like obtaining equivalent fractions. Now come to positive and negative rational numbers. Consider the rational number 2 upon 3. Both the numerator and denominator of this number are positive integers. Such a rational number is called positive rational number. So 3 upon 8, 5 upon 7, 2 upon 9, etc. are positive rational numbers. The numerator of -3 upon 5 is a negative integer, where the denominator is a positive integer. Such a rational number is called negative rational number. So -5 upon 7, -3 upon 8 and -9 upon 5 etc. are negative rational numbers. Now let us study how to represent rational numbers on a number line. You know how to represent integers on number line. Let us draw one such number line. See, this is your number line. In the center we have represented 0. On the right hand side we represent positive numbers, that is 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on, and on the left hand side of 0 we represent negative numbers, that is -1, -2, -3, -4 and so on. The points to the right of 0 are denoted by positive sign and or positive integers. The points to the left of 0 are denoted by negative sign and or negative integers. In the same way, the rational numbers 1 upon 2 and minus 1 upon 2 would be at equal distance from 0. We know how to mark the rational number 1 upon 2. It is marked at a point which is half the distance between 0 and 1. So, minus 1 upon 2 would be marked at the point half the distance between 0 and minus 1. So, see on the number line, here it is 0 and here it is 1, and in between we have marked 1 upon 2, that is positive 1 upon 2, and on the left hand side 0 and minus 1 we have taken the midpoint, and here we have marked minus 1 upon 2. We know how to mark 3 upon 2 on the number line. It is marked on the right of 0 and lies halfway between 1 and 2. Let us now mark minus 3 upon 2 on the number line. It lies on the left of 0 and is at the distance of 3 upon 2 from 0. In decreasing order, we have minus 1 upon 2, minus 2 upon 2, that is equivalent to minus 1, minus 3 upon 2, minus 4 upon 2, which is equivalent to minus 2. This shows that minus 3 upon 2 lies between minus 1 and minus 2. Thus, minus 3 upon 2 lies halfway between minus 1 and minus 2. See, in the number line, here we have represented 0, and 0 can be written as 0.2, then minus 1 upon 2, then minus 2 upon 2, minus 3 upon 2, and minus 4 upon 2 on the left hand side. And on the right hand side, 1 upon 2, 2 upon 2, 3 upon 2, and 4 upon 2. Here, if we simplify minus 2 upon 2, it is equivalent to minus 1. And here minus 4 upon 2, if we simplify it, it will be minus 2. On the right hand side, 2 upon 2, if we simplify it, we can write it as 1. And if we simplify 4 upon 2, it is equivalent to 2. Here, where is minus 3 upon 2? Minus 3 upon 2 is here, that is at this point, and 3 upon 2 is on the right hand side here, that is 3 upon 2 lies between 1 and 2, and minus 3 upon 2 lies between minus 1 and minus 2. Now let us understand how to write rational numbers in standard form. Here, observe the rational numbers: 3 upon 5, minus 5 upon 8, 2 upon 7, minus 7 upon 11. Here the denominators of these rational numbers are positive integers, and 1 is the only common factor between the numerator and denominator. Further, the negative sign occurs only in the numerator. Such rational numbers are said to be in standard form. Therefore, we can say that a rational number is said to be in standard form if its denominator is a positive integer and the numerator and denominator have no common factor other than 1. if a rational number is not in the standard form, then it can be reduced to standard form. Say example 1. Reduce minus 45 upon 30 to standard form. So see the solution. Here we have minus 45 upon 30. So let us divide both numerator and denominator by 3. Here we have divided minus 45 by 3 in the numerator and 30 by again 3 in the denominator. It means we have divided both numerator and denominator by 3. What will you get? Minus 45 divided by 3, you will get minus 15 upon 30 divided by 3, it is 10. Now minus 15 upon 10, we can divide it by 5 because both the numbers comes in the table of 5. So dividing numerator and denominator by 5, what will you get? Minus 15 divided by 5, it is minus 3, and 10 divided by 5, it is 2. Therefore minus 3 upon 2 is in the standard form. Here we had to divide twice, first time by 3 and then by 5. This would also be done as minus 45 upon 30. We can divide both numerator and denominator by HCF of 45 and 30. What is the HCF of 45 and 30? It is 15. We can divide minus 45 upon 30 by 15. Minus 45 is divided by 15 and 30 is also divided by 15. What will you get? Minus 45 divided by 15, it is minus 3 upon 30 divided by 15, it is 2. In this example, we note that 15 is the HCF of 45 and 30. In both the cases, your answer is same, that is minus 3 upon 2, which is in standard form. Why it is in standard form? Because here denominator is positive and HCF of numerator and denominator is 1. Thus, to reduce the rational number to its standard form, we divide its numerator and denominator by the HCF, ignoring the negative sign if any. Come to example 2. Reduce to standard form. Here first part is 36 upon minus 24. See the solution. Here the HCF of 36 and 24 is 12. Thus its standard form would be obtained by dividing by minus 12. Here if denominator is in negative, then we have to divide the numerator and denominator by negative of HCF. Here HCF is 12 and here denominator is negative. That's why we divide it by minus 12. Therefore 36 upon minus 24, it is equivalent to divide it numerator and denominator by minus 12. Here 36 divided by minus 12, you will get minus 3, and minus 24 divided by minus 12, you will get 2. Therefore your answer is minus 3 upon 2. Now second part is minus 3 upon minus 15. So see the solution, second part. The HCF of 3 and 15 is 3. Thus minus 3 upon minus 15. Here denominator is negative. Therefore we have to divide both numerator and denominator by minus 3. So minus 3 upon minus 15 divided by minus 3 and minus 3. What will you get? Minus 3 divided by minus 3, it is 1, and minus 15 divided by minus 3, it is 5. Therefore your answer is 1 upon 5.